We are the Smile 69 Network with the sexy producer and lead host, Vanessa Smilez. The girl, Mz.Beautidoll, is here and all about that business. And you know who I am. It's your girl, Presenda.
Hey. Queen.
Hey.
And I was like, oh my God, yes.
Smilez 69 Network is on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Also, find us on Facebook.com/Smilez 69 Network.
Vanessa smiles so live, it's true. Personal is shining through. So fine, Smile 69.
Check these fine ladies out on the Smile 69 Network. They get it in.
You've tuned into Smilez 69 Network.
Can't hear you, Vanessa.
There we go. Fuck it up already. This system shut down all over the world because Instagram shut down. So all of the millennials are trying to gather their shit together today. Let's get But yes, this is your girl Vanessa Smilez. We are live on the Smile 67 Network show. Today we are talking about the art of flirting. Catcalling. Yes, the Instagram shut down because anybody who was trying to slide in somebody's DMs today, they couldn't. Okay. There's a lot of things that happens with flirting, even how that has transformed into sometimes people interpreting that as catcalling, several other things. Let me bring in my beautiful co-host, Mz.Beautidoll, and also Queen Presenda. What's going on, ladies?
Hi, baby.
How are you guys doing?
You know, this is my favorite subject.
These damn ears driving me crazy. They're just, are they crooked or am I tripping?
I think
Trying
you're
to get my
tripping,
elbows
baby.
together.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone.
Yes,
Hey guys.
Hey, baby.
So yeah, people coming back on Instagram. Everybody's coming back. Everybody's showing the fuck up, right? Because the world is now back together because Instagram and Facebook are, right?
That's
there we go.
Everybody went to Twitter and Snapchat.
And I've been on Twitter. I'm always arguing with people on Twitter. So all of the people who are always arguing with people on Twitter, we was just like, so Instagram is shut down. Now y'all want to come over here?
Facebook was fucking up too. I thought I was like, wait, I don't even do anything on my regular page. Why I can't see nothing? I'm like, why I see the same shit from last night?
All of them together, so that shit is like combined. Yo,
yeah, you want to know crazy? Why when Facebook or Twitter or anything else shut down, everybody went to Twitter? I mean, you know why when everything else shut down, everybody runs to Twitter.
Everybody had mad tweets, and everybody literally was on Twitter talking about because they had the hashtag that was trending was Instagram shutdown. Mm-hmm. Everybody who was on Twitter, the Instagram shutdown hashtag was trending. But my problem is that you guys are using another platform to talk about Instagram. Just wait till Instagram come back. Like, just wait till it come back.
No, because I don't know. Exactly it was down basically. Yes, it was.
I tried to get on it this morning, and I didn't get on it again until just now.
Also, yeah, I was like since this morning.
Yeah.
Well, when I tried to like go on and it was down, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
But, you know, this
I had
generation
other
don't know what
shit to do anyways.
But that really shows that this generation is just terrible, that they cannot survive. When Facebook and MySpace and Black Planet went down, we used to be like, I call you on the phone. Look, three-way motherfuckers, we texting like.
Yeah. But even for myself, I had to say to myself, like, oh shit, Instagram shut down. Like, oh my God, there's people I need to contact and I don't have their number. I only have the Instagram.
Oh, I did.
How am I going to get in contact with these people? So now that Instagram is back, I will be getting people's phone numbers. We are going back to the notebook.
You know what's bad? You're right. I was sort of kind of happy when I realized I couldn't contact certain people because Instagram was down. I was like, oh well, let me go ahead and binge something on Netflix and do some homework.
Well, that was the thing that bothered me. I was trying to send a DM to somebody that I needed to reach out to. And I kept trying, and I'm like, this isn't working. Then I realized it was down, and I was like, all right. One less thing on my list today. Scratch.
Yep, I tried. That's all you can say is I tried, because that's pretty much what we all did was pretty much try.
But you're right. Going back to the notebook. The notebook is back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be because I used to get people's Instagrams for a long period of time, but now I'm just pretty much gonna be getting phone numbers. We're gonna bring that shit back, and we'll still have the Instagram. I just feel like people who are in a certain mental frame, you should at least have both. You can be a millennial, you can be old school. You can get somebody's Instagram and then still get their phone number. You can do both.
Now, but just millennials are not gonna do phone numbers.
They don't even want.
But you want to know what's so funny?
Millennials don't do phone numbers.
No, but you know what's so funny? Me and my best friend was just talking about this at the store because we were talking about how my daughter uses the house phone, and she was like, "Oh my God, you've had that house phone since like forever, since elementary school, the same number." And I'm like, "Girl, you want to know what's funny?" I was like, I could remember that number, and I remember my first house number when I lived in Chicago.
Oh wow!
And she was like, "You lying." 708-596-3654. She was like, "Bitch." I was like, "Oh shit, I do remember."
That's crazy. Those house phones will make you remember numbers. Oh, and I have some.
Back in the day, you used to have to make up different songs and shit so you can remember whoever number, because you ain't have nothing to write it down with. So you walking and singing the song and telling everybody, "Shut up, shut up." Shut up.
You know what? I only remember my house number. But go ahead, Princess.
Can I tell y'all the funniest story about how to remember a house number?
Yes, please.
My Aunt Deli, may she rest in peace. We would ask her for a particular auntie's phone number, and this is the way she used to give it to us: 45 4882 272. Now here's the fucked up part.
No, because when you start slow, you're not gonna finish it.
My sister and I could not remember that number unless we said it the way she gave it to us.
44.
No, 45.
See, nah, I can't. I would have been like, wait.
Fucked up, right?
Yeah, I would have been like, wait. She would have got frustrated. She would have been like, "Get the fuck out of my face."
No, here's the thing. She was way old school. She ain't giving it to you no other way. You can say wait all you want. She's like, look. 45.
No. My grandma used to say it like that, and I used to piss her off. She used to be like, "Go ask your daddy or somebody else." Okay, let me go figure it out.
Yep. Yeah, but them numbers was ingrained in these kids' heads, that's for sure. Let me get to some of these comments. They're getting a little back because we got a couple people who are showing us some love. Not Go Conform says, yo. And yes, Vanessa, you must read all the O's. Yes, I did. I read all the O's. I tried my best.
All the O's.
Just One Love says, I'm loving the top, Queen V. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, baby.
It's a reusable top. I wore this top to actually, when I went to the event last week, I wore this top.
I'm so done with you. Why do you say reusable top?
Reusable top. Because
we are not
also in the age of social media, people think that you can't rewear shirts and shit. The fuck out of here. Y'all will see this bitch again as long as I can get it.
See it.
I know they don't say that about me because I know I be wearing the same outfits. Because if it's my comfortable outfit and I'm in one of my moods, well, like y'all gonna see that pink sweater one more time.
And if you don't like it,
they will be seeing the royal blue turtleneck because it's fall. You're gonna see that shit a lot.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Oh my God. So we have Z Amar Ukan News that says peace to the chat. Yes, peace to the chat. Everybody inside of the chat room. Just One Love says peace, master. Peace to you too. Just One Love. OGK Network says hello, ladies. Hello to you too. OGK Network, she says one love to all from Just One Love. Z Amar Ukan says hey. And then Not Go Conform says, how many babies y'all think IG responsible for? Well, zero today. Because they were shut the fuck down. They're responsible for zero babies today. Yeah. Shut the fuck down.
Oh yeah, that's true. But none today.
But you're right, Beauty. They are responsible for a lot of babies just in general because slide in the DMs, and we're gonna talk about that because I feel like even today people missed out on their opportunity to flirt because flirting on social media is super big. But yes. Also, we have OGK Network who says women couldn't take selfies with filters on IG. The suicide rate went up. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And the suicide rate went up for several different reasons. For me, it wasn't because of IG. It was for bullshit reasons. But for regular people out there, millennials in the world, yes, they lost their fucking mind today.
They did.
Without IG. Yes, they did. They couldn't flirt. Nobody's DM. All of that. Not Conform says MySpace. What's that? boomer
shit.
status. Okay, even the baby boomers did not have MySpace.
Okay, well, we're sorry. MySpace was the before Facebook, before Instagram, before Snapchat.
Come on.
Yep.
Before
Before
TikTok,
all of this shit.
before
MySpace
Bigo.
is the triple OG of social media.
Yes.
Exactly. And then how about just and I'll just say this. Windows and streetlights was before social media as well. You just go outside. If you wanna reach one of your friends, you go to their house and you go, yo!
Be throwing rocks at their window because they want
whatever your name is.
Yeah, I still do that.
No, you don't throw rocks at the window because the mama's gonna come by and she's gonna say, "Stop throwing rocks at my goddamn window before you break."
That's why you
gotta
yell. You got to do it a slick type of way. It's a way you do it.
Wait, I still yell up to my friend's window. I still do that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's that?
That
If
I
I
would be
pull up
like
my best
civilized enough to ring the bell or whatever. Or when I go to my sister's house, I yell through her window. Yeah,
I was gonna say, if my best friend window is open, I'll yell at her window, and like my god kids will stick their head out. I'll be like, "Go get your mama. Tell your mama to come outside. Unlock the door. By the time I get up there."
I just be screaming through the window, the open window. What you doing? You know I'm out here.
That's the only way. Z, yeah. You know I'm out here. Come downstairs.
Yeah.
But yeah. Z Agmar Ukanu says Facebook shut down today. Yes, it seems that Instagram is back. I don't know if Facebook has come back, but I believe it has. He said didn't know. And shout out to Tay Tay Baby in the chat. She says, "Hey ladies, hey Tay Tay Baby, what's going on?" And then we have Baby Girl that says, "Hey, what's going on?" And Cassie's Counsel's in the back. He says, "Loving the hair this week, ladies. Hope all is well." Yes, we're all giving different looks, but very cute. Yes. Just What Love says, "All our queens looking beyond gorgeous as always." Aww, thank you guys so much. We love. We love you guys. And Just What Love says, "I swear my page's pics are repeats from years ago." Me too. I be looking. I take an old shirt, put it on a new pair of pants, and now we got a new outfit. There we go.
Yep.
But
I didn't realize it was that big of a deal.
No, it's a big deal.
You know what? And I guess people gonna rethink that now because Instagram was shut down today. But yes, Priscinda, I would love for you to lead this in regards to defining flirting. Being that you've always said you are a big flirt, I've seen you in action. Okay.
Yeah.
And amongst the three of us, you would have the most experience with flirting. So could you define that to people a little bit?
Okay. So here is the purpose of flirting for women, right? It's to make sure that your game is still tight, that you still are as sexy as you think you are. It's almost like, look at it, here it is. No, you can't. Look at it, here it is. No, you can't. Like, look at it, here it is. I don't really mean it.
No, you can't.
Right? Like every day when I walk Bailey, I ride by the boys on Crook because they like looking at me, right? Mm-hmm. So I ride by, I'm like, look at it. Hello. I flirt with all of them. They flirt back, and I go on my way feeling amazing.
Yes.
Pretty.
As you should.
Yes. So I don't know if there would be considered a definition for it, but it's sort of a feel-good thing. It's something you can do for your sexual endorphins.
So you believe that flirting is for self?
Of course.
Why do you think flirting is not for the other person?
It's not about you. It's about how I feel about me today. I think
that's an interesting
really
take.
Cute today.
That's it. And so,
as I say to myself, get into me. I'm not into you.
Oh shit.
Get into me. I'm not into you. We both know I'm just having fun. And flirting, like I said, is a feel-good endorphin. Like every time I hear somebody say, "Hi, beautiful," I turn around. I'm like, no, not me this time. Cool. They are not even talking to me. That's happened to me multiple times. But because of that, like, I've made friends with dudes I didn't know before because they thought the shit was hilarious too. So now we say hi to each other and they say, "Hi, beautiful," and we bust out laughing.
Yes. Yeah. Flirting, this great relationships. And Beauty, your definition of what flirting means to you?
Me?
She said me.
Flirting is
because I always get accused of being a flirt, and I've never tried to be a flirt. I'm just playful as hell. So
you've never
say me.
So
I
you're
don't
not
be
doing it on purpose?
No.
Oh, I am.
I know when I'm doing it on purpose, I come off really aggressive. It don't come off natural.
Oh shit!
Like you can tell when I like somebody because I'd be like, "Yeah, you come on."
Wow.
I get really aggressive, but like I'm just a flirt. What that R. Kelly song? I'm a flirt.
I'm a flirt. I know that song was that was in my head the entire time. I was trying not to sing it. I was like, oh my god, you can't help.
I mean,
no, it's in my head, so no, that's all I can think of. Like that's just me.
I mean, I flirt so much that sometimes I have to apologize.
Yeah, because they be like, "Oh, you flirting." I am. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
Well, I can say his name because we've talked about it publicly and on live.
Yes,
I like aggressively flirt with Debonair to the point where I have to apologize to him. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know, I'm coming at you like with a lot right now, and forgive me. So now the running joke between Debonair and I is, I'm like, I don't care what you say, you are not gonna make me flirt with you. I won't.
And I flirted with him last Thursday. I did, because he had on some nice ass sneakers, and I was like, "You didn't have to come outside looking fly like that."
See what I'm saying? How good did that feel?
You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that.
Vanessa, do you flirt?
Okay, so here's my thing, right? I believe in intentional flirting. Like, I never believe that flirting is just for yourself or by accident. I truly believe that when people are flirting, like there's a mission, there's a goal. Like, I'm gonna flirt with you because I like you, I want to get with you, or I like you and I want to fuck you, or whatever the encounter is.
Okay.
Now, for me, I normally do not flirt with people that I don't know or I haven't created a connection with or I haven't had sex with yet. My flirting really comes from after something has already been established and then I'm already in sync with you. Like, we're already out. Like, let's say if you're with your significant other. Like, for me, I like to joke a lot. So that would be my kind of way of flirting a little bit, but also mixed in with compliments. But it has to be somebody who I'm already established with in some way, shape, or form and not a stranger. Because then I'm comfortable to pick on them or like, oh, damn, yeah. Like, y'all, I told a nigga recently, damn, your eyes hitting the light. Like, you got light brown eyes. You got contacts in? Like, that's kind of like, you know, my way of flirting. Or, you know. And honestly, sometimes I do opposite flirting too, where like for me, I love to point out things and pick at things. So for me, I'll pick at something that could be funny and not really like sexual or romantic, but it's just extremely funny. But sometimes people take jokes as flirts too. So that's
flirting doesn't always have to be sexual. You know, so like I flirt with women. I'm not into women, but I flirt with them as well. Like,
now, you know what's crazy?
I even flirt with dogs.
And that's the thing. I can't flirt with the women because I'm not into women in that way. So for me, it's just more so like I'll give women compliments. Like with niggas, like I could be flirting because I really want to fuck you.
I flirt with both sexes.
Right?
Ew.
Right.
I flirt with both.
Right, baby.
But like, I don't be knowing still.
When I flirt with women, it's to make them feel good or to lift their spirit. Like if I see a sister, she's looking really nice, but you could tell by her face that she ain't having like the best day, you know. So I'll be like, all right, I see you right there, polka dots. I see what you're doing.
Yep. That's what I do with compliments.
Really, girl, because like I was like, no, girl, you out here doing it. Give it to them.
Women love that, and people don't even understand that how much women actually need stuff like that. Freak your bag. FK says hello. What's going on? And then wait 1 second. I was missing something else. And there's a bunch more comments that are coming down. Nago Form says it would be interesting to see all social media shut down permanently in an age where approaching women in person is taboo. This is kind of what I wanted to get to with asking questions as far as females. Now, then be females and guys. Now, what do you guys think is the most effective way to flirt on social media? Is it liking somebody's post, making a comment, sharing something with somebody, or like sliding in a DM? Like, what is like the most effective way to get a flirt across to somebody like on social media?
Well, maybe you both can like help me understand this because when somebody flirts with me on social media, I always think it's disingenuous. I don't believe it.
When people flirt with me or they be like, they trying to get with me, I'd be like, I don't know you, sir. Stranger danger.
Danger.
Look, I did one relationship listening to my fucking friends. I did one relationship against so it's like my homegirls against my cousins. Like my cousin's telling me, don't do that. My homegirl's telling me, girl, you ain't never messed with somebody off of Instagram. You ain't never had a one night stand. That's like the purpose way to do it is social media. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. No, that was the lunatic one who used to leave my cupboards and shit open. I have never tried to talk to another man on social media again. I'm not. That man was a straight narcissist, an evil genius narcissist. Like he loved it. He fed off of it.
Oh, see.
And it's so crazy because like females in the adult industry, like I had that mindset as well. Like I would never talk to somebody off of like social media, like a nigga sending me a DM, like, oh that's just another, that's I would always categorize that as somebody either being a fan, just trying to get over. Like you're not trying to really date me, get to know me. All you do is want to try to figure out how to get free pussy, and that's not what I'm here for. So I always looked at Instagram like X'd out, like I always kept saying I want to meet somebody organically, but in today's day and age, people could be organic in different forms, but it just takes time to vet people out because you can meet somebody on the streets that can do the same thing as somebody on Instagram. So I try not to.
I meet people at work. The little odd jobs I be taking.
Most people.
I be meeting the most interesting people when I be at work. And we gotta wear masks, so they don't even be knowing who the fuck I am. Right. So it's perfect.
Yes.
I love flirting with masks on.
But you know what, Vanessa? I want to address that. When people say, oh, if you meet somebody organically as opposed to, social media, the same thing can happen. Not necessarily, because you can discern more when you see somebody's face genuinely when you're having a conversation. Like I've met some, men organically, and I'm like, look at his crazy ass right now.
Right. No, that's the
friend. Like, remember that guy I went on that date with?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I was having a Sex in the City moment. Right? He was like, let's go to dinner. I was like, oh, great. He was like, man, like tonight, what you doing? I was like, you know what? Nothing. I think he's stalking me because every time I leave my house, there he is. Why can't we make it work? Why are we not? Because I'm like, see, but at least over dinner, I was like, he's fucking crazy. Let me hurry up and eat this dinner because this shit.
No, but it's the problem is it's a difference between like I say when it comes to meeting people organically. I feel like the social media aspect can change your outcome sometimes can't be changed no matter what. Like whether you meet somebody on social media or if you meet them on Instagram, they can still cheat, they can still lie, they can still be disingenuous. Now, granted, if you do meet that person organically, you do get a leg up to be able to assess them, in a different way. But that can also be a flaw as well, because they can present somebody to you in person and then you look on social media and they're a completely different person. So it's like, I don't know. But Beauty, go ahead.
First off, I've been knowing my baby dad for like 10 plus years, and I literally, when I went through his MySpace, that's when I learned social media was the devil. This motherfucker was a different motherfucker with each bitch.
Oh shit!
And I'm just sitting here like, who the fuck is it? Well, he don't talk like, what the fuck type of shit? I am all of these bitches in one. Why are you going to go get?
Can't he be a new man? Oh, I can't. But can he be a new man?
No, he's not.
Agreed.
But I was that's sort of kind of, I'm sort of kind of on the edge with both of y'all on that one. Like as far as social media, because I met him in person and knew I couldn't stand him.
Oh,
and I just should have just went with my better judgment.
Instantly, right?
Oh, yeah. Like you could still meet people. I feel like when you meet people in person, like Priscinda said, you could see the bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
Or you could feel their vibes versus when you're talking on the internet. They got a whole fucking show called Catfish. I don't like these motherfuckers is dating like Black Planet days.
Yeah, and well, the whole Tinder shit, like that got bitches out here just fucking and sucking for free.
And we got in Georgia. I hear everybody. It's not Tinder anymore. They don't do. I don't hear about Tinder. It's they do POF.
What's POF?
Plenty of Fish. That's where everybody's getting their. Like when you go on there, it's automatically like people are just trying to fuck.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to say I'm on Beauty's page with this. What I automatically think with social media, like stranger danger. Y'all know,
I don't like meeting people. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get. I don't meet people off social media either because that's not like I always kept saying. I want to meet somebody organically. Like I've always said that, and that's I stick by that because organic can mean in different forms. But for me, organic is always meeting somebody in person. But I am wary that if you do meet somebody in person, you cannot dictate what that outcome is. And I guess you can't do that no matter what, whether you flirted with them, not or what have you. But yeah, let me get
when you meet somebody organically, I will say this. They're asked questions on the spot.
Right.
And when you get, what the fuck do you mean, I just asked you what neighborhood do you live in. That's not
You can tell a on social media. But you can tell a yeah, the hell you can tell a on social media.
Sure. So what's the on social media?
On social media is you read it and I'm counting 10 Mississippis and now I'm going question mark. What the fuck?
Beauty.
A-hole, biatch. I know you saying what the fuck I wrote. You what you gone like your phone broke. But I will say this. God. I do have a couple of nice friends that I have met through social media and learned and known for a long time. And then met in person, and it wasn't like a bad thing, I guess, because I kept it friendly.
Yeah. Right. I have friends that I've met like that on Instagram.
But dating wise
and really like, sweet, but it's not anything romantic. So there's nothing that either one of us is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me get to some of these comments really quick because we're getting a little backed up. Just One Love says, I'm a very big flirt, but won't bust a grape and a good fight.
Same here.
Okay. And Not Gonna Conform says, if it's about you, it's definitely teasing.
I've been called that too. But I've been called that too, a flirt and a tease. I've never heard those two sentences, those two words not together in one sentence with me.
Well, then I'm both.
Yeah.
Not Gonna Conform says, percentage that sound like teasing, not flirting.
Right. We get it.
Yeah. And then he also says, okay, we all did see that. Then the next comment right down here says food. Tay Baby also says folks was definitely faithful today without social media.
Oh, yes, they were. I bet you everybody got a lot of cuddling time today.
Not necessarily. If niggas want to get pussy and dick, there's other apps. And now that we live in this technology age, just because Instagram and Facebook shuts down, the rest of the world is still going.
Come on, we gotta have some type of rainbow in this cloudy 2021 year. You gotta get. Can we keep some type of fantasy?
Can we believe that niggas is faithful?
Yes,
I'd like to believe that, but you know what? Let me tell you something. Because Instagram and all that shit was shut down today. Honestly, I feel like it could have gave niggas more leeway to do the bullshit that they really want to do.
Why?
Because no face, no case, no trace.
No face, no trace. That's true.
So
but
now,
you know what? I was very concerned about the baby boomers when you said that Facebook was down because they live and die by that shit.
And you know what? I was thinking about that when they said the baby boomers, and I said to myself, the baby boomers ain't on Facebook, but
yes, they are.
That's their shit. If they're gonna use any app, that's the app that they're using.
The baby boomers that I know are not on Instagram at all. They're all on Facebook. That's why I never go on there.
Oh, God.
You shouldn't be. My parents are on fucking Facebook. They're on Facebook, TikTok. I don't even got a damn TikTok, and my daddy got a damn TikTok.
See, look at daddy TikToking.
TikTok.
No, he ain't doing all that. He fishing on there. He is not doing all that.
Oh,
He's
I
just
love
fishing.
that.
That's all
I
he
love
doing.
that. OGK Noah says, is there a difference between being thirsty and flirtatious?
Oh, can I do this one? Can I do this one?
Please.
And then I'll back you
Okay,
up.
so
Go.
when you are flirting with someone, it's genuine, it's aggressive, but it's not too aggressive. You don't cross that line, but you touching it, you're tapping it. When you're being thirsty, you didn't went over that line. She is showing you like you're flirting and you're not receiving that same energy, but you're still throwing that shit out there, like you're still throwing it out, and she's just dodging it every time you throw a punchline. That is what thirsty is. When you have been rejected, not you don't have to verbally be rejected. Women and men can physically reject you, turning their back, ignoring you, whatever the case might be, and you still on it. That to me is thirsty.
Yes.
I actually do agree with you on that, but I wanted to even add to that and say this. I feel like when it comes to thirsty energy, the people who are giving out thirsty energy, they don't even know when they're being rejected. They have no idea. They're literally just throwing shit at the wall just to see what sticks. They don't even know what's being received, and they don't know what's not being received. So
it's like when you watching those
extra.
It's like when you're watching those like 90s movies and stuff, and they have like that one friend who's being obnoxiously an ass. And he just thinks he's the sexiest thing on earth, and he keeps throwing out vulgar shit and just being a jackass and a dick and a whole little rat, and he ends up getting the female bitch of the crew.
Yep.
Cause she low-key thirsty, but she not thirsty for him, but some way thirsty and thirsty equals I don't even know, because they always link up.
Yep. And I'm always happy when they find each other, because thirsty is my man with the one date. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
With the one date, and he's decided that we belong together. That's thirsty as fuck. We had one date.
Oh gosh,
I gave every no thank you sign, and then I finally said, "Listen, baby, you seem like a cool dude, but me and you, no." I literally said no. That's
a week, and he said, "I love you, Priscilla."
Yes. You. Oh God.
He's like, no, I'm just saying olive juice. I'm just saying olive juice.
Oh my God.
Oh, thirsty is also when you start talking about kids and it's only been 72 hours of us seeing each other physically. Don't look at my child and think just because she cute, that's how our kid gonna turn out.
Oh, that's
not attractive.
I'm when I like somebody, I am fucking thirsty. I don't know that.
Are you really?
I'm thirsty. I don't know how to act. When I really like someone, I can't control myself. Now, granted, I'm not ever in a space I'm more of a private person sometimes in my personal life. So I'm gonna flirt as much as I can with that person, but I'm not gonna make that known to the public. But that person themselves might be like, yo, this bitch is fucking thirsty. Oh. But no one in society would ever know that. No one in society would know that.
Well, at least you keep it private.
Yes,
I give a disclaimer.
My thirst is real private.
I don't think I'm thirsty. I just think I'm aggressive when I like somebody. So I give a disclaimer and let it be known, like, I like you and I'm aggressive, so don't fight it.
But isn't that off-putting?
That sounds like great beauty.
When you're the thirsty.
They didn't say no. I just said don't fight it. Meaning to go with the flow.
But question.
Yeah.
That mostly to you, Vanessa, because you said you're extra thirsty when you want somebody. Don't you think that person finds that extremely off-putting? Because I always hear men say, "Man, that bitch is mad thirsty."
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy? I always feel like this when it comes to like females being thirsty with people that they really like or are into. You're gonna find out now or later if he likes you just as much. Because I know if I'm giving you all I got, you all I got. And you're like, that bitch thirsty? So I now know I don't have to work and build up to even flirt with you. Like, well, I'm not even going to flirt with you, nothing. I can just now, poop.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That way.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yes, but yeah, I guess it's like a hit or miss type of situation. I'll learn right then and there if he likes me just as much. But yeah, he said it's absolutely correct. OGK and Nago Form says most effective way to flirt in 2021 is to send money.
Hell yeah! Don't send the dollar signs cash at me.
Upset about that. Nobody's about to upset the.
I'm sorry. I love hearing that little ding ding on my phone, and then I'd be like, oh.
And you know what? It's showing a female that it's not necessarily. It's showing a female, and I'm not saying that when you say send money, I'm more at this stage in my life where I'm saying I want you to spend money initially. Now, granted, when it comes to spending money, you are flirting in the same way, but you're making an investment, which means you're showing that you're putting your money where your mouth is, and you're showing that this, i.e. me, is something that's important to you. So people only sacrifice the things that they really, really value, and a lot of people value money. So if somebody's willing to spend their money on you, you could take that as a flirt, or you could take that as investment. But best believe he or she is interested.
For sure. I was about to say, we're not just talking about men sending women money, because if I like a dude, then I will spend money for his attention.
Not me.
Me too.
Now I will. I didn't say cashing out. I just said I would spend money. So like, if I know he likes a certain liquor that I don't drink, and he come over, I might get like it.
That. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I spend money like that. I'm not giving no man no money. I've been through that. I gave a man the money, and he took a whole nother bitch on a date to see the movie I wanted to see. Nope.
Wow. Oh shit.
Won't do it again.
Goddamn right.
Won't do it again.
Right. And then Tay Tay Baby says, all above is flirting to me nowadays. And she says, I hate plenty of fish. I had that in 2010.
I hate it too.
Mr. Jones 169 says, good evening, queens in the panel. Good evening to you, Mr. Jones 169. And he also says, salute to my guy Logic and all the kings and queens to the chat as well. Absolutely. Salute to Logic and everyone inside of the chat room. Not Go Form says, there's a mathematical formula to calculate thirsty. It's more than 2 attempts plus no positive response.
Look at that.
I said put it as 2 attempts plus OR equals.
Oh, I freaking miss you so much, dude.
Can you save that as a screenshot?
Yo, you goddamn right. Now, for all of the and see, for me, I can be thirsty with someone that I like, but I know when to retreat. Like I know.
He forgot to add in the fact that they are clueless to the fact that they're thirsty. So what sign is that? Not going to perform. How do you calculate the cluelessness and the understanding into that?
Right, because because there's some people who don't stop at 2, because he said it's more than 2 attempts. There's some niggas who'll do like 10 attempts, and that's not enough.
Motherfuckers that will write you, don't get an answer, unsend the fucking message, and then write you 3 months later like you forgot they fucking wrote you in the first.
No, what I don't like is when people send me DMs, and then when I put up a post, you want to comment on the post talking about some check your DM. No, I'm deleting it, because that doesn't. The only thing that you should be talking about on the post is what's in regards to the post.
No.
Don't ask me about my DM.
I got one worse than that. When they comment and tell you to hit them up.
Oh, that's
I'm not hitting you. Who the fuck are you, bitch?
No.
I'm not hitting you up.
If you don't know me by
I know.
Look, I be wanting to write the most ignorant shit. Like, how dare you comment under my why? That's all I put is why.
You better than me. Oh my God. John Logic. Salute to John Logic and friends. Salute to you. Yo, what's going on with the morning rant? The evening rant. What's good?
Evening rant. Rant.
Oh yeah, because Priscilla, it's gonna be difficult for her to get up in the morning. Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta figure some stuff out. Shout out to John Logic. He says, don't lead with your wallet. Your man not gonna conform, just conform. Facts. Oh my God. Not gonna conform says, no, I meant money signs. Fuck said the cash apps to random
that's what I told him.
Okay.
Fuck a money sign, cash app me. I need to fuck up. I don't know. I need to hear the ding 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 ding.
Mm-hmm. Ding. And he also says, I spend money on chicks I don't give a single flying F about, LMAO. It's easier to spend money than waste my time, which also costs money. Let me add to that too. It's easier to spend money than to waste my time. My time is precious. So I'm not going to lie. I'm in a space in my life where if something does cost and it's going to free up time and give me space that I can utilize for other things, I'm going to take that. I.e., if it comes to a choice of whether a guy has to be spending money on me or spending time on me, I'm going to take the time because a man's time is essential, and that's also something that's precious, just like money. A man is going to either have money or time, but he ain't gonna have both.
Hold on, wait. I'm a little torn. I'm a little torn on this because
Me too.
I've always been. Hold on one second.
But yeah, it's money or time, and they're not gonna have both. So you got to make sacrifices. But yeah, go ahead, Beauty.
Okay, so sorry I had to yell at y'all nephew, but I'm a little torn because I've always been that type of female to take the time, and then I be seeing all the money being spent on the other bitches. So I'm thinking that fuck the time. I think I'm gonna go the gold digger route on this.
That the crazy thing is, from younger coming up, I was like, fuck the time. I want the money. For years, I was just like, nope, I want money. I don't give a fuck about time, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And now I'm in this space in my life where time is so precious. I feel like I have to utilize all type of time and things that I need at the moment. And when it comes to somebody romantically, I realize what you can gain in, time. And like you said, it all depends on where somebody is at in their life. If you are not in the place in your life where you don't want to spend like time is not as important as money, you got to devote your life to wherever what is essential, because you're going to be conflicted in your head.
I don't even think it's that for me. I think it's more so when you've been that ride or die female to that dude who didn't have a job and didn't have a car and all this other shit, and then he up and leave you when you hold him down, and then he up and leave you when you're in that same space. That's my predicament. Like, I've literally had an ex who's done that and then wrote me to, one, invite me to his wedding, and the two, asked me if he felt like I was a gold digger in his relationship, and I told him yeah, and we talked about everything, and I didn't even realize I was helping this nigga work through his marriage with this bitch.
Oh no.
Oh, I've done that with niggas. Help them.
Well, I did not know. No, this was not like a giving, a willingly. Like, I was not under the circle. No, I just thought he was hypothetically.
Right. I thought you was coming back to me.
Yeah, like not even that, but I thought like you was just trying to get yourself together. Not you was trying to get yourself together and talk through the shit I'm telling you to this bitch. Like, now I want to be a homewrecker and raise my hand at y'all wedding. Like, I do not agree with this bullshit.
Yeah, because I was on the phone with this nigga last night.
Exactly. I need some type of marriage, and we need an agreement, because I just counseled y'all, so pay up.
A contractual agreement.
Yeah, exactly. Like, pay me, honey.
Oh my God.
So can I add to that?
Yes, please.
So, as I said to Vanessa earlier, I have mostly always been in exclusive relationships. Each one always consisted of them spending time with me, i.e., spending money, taking me on dates, then when it turns into a relationship, buying me things, doing things for me, just basically acting like a man. Because if a man has any investment in you at all, he's going to spend his time and his money. If either one of those things isn't in the equation, he don't really want you.
Yep.
Sorry,
and he's not trying.
He's not
trying to make an effort to keep you.
That's really what it is.
And also, and you know what? And females who engage in those types of situations, sometimes love could be, hey, love is blinding. Sometimes females get into a situation, they're like, oh, he got money sometimes, or he got time sometimes. Like, no, you gotta find out what's gonna. Yeah, you gonna get sometimes.
Sometimes
ass nigga. That's what you're gonna get. Sometimes
that's what you're gonna get. Sometimes.
Consistency, people.
It's a difference between coming to a solution and working things out and coming to a common ground and being submissive to having understanding and being submissive to a toxic one-sided relationship.
Right, because two people on the same page, nobody's gonna feel like they're missing out on time or they're not missing out on money. But
baby, don't get me started on one-sided shit. I've been trying to have a conversation about somebody about one-sided shit and they're just not getting it.
Niggas is one-sided out here. But we need to get into the signs of flirting, right? So I found some signs of flirting online, according to the Insider, right?
Is that flirting?
What? Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Do it again, Beauty.
You know what? I can't even do it right.
That's why I went so sideways. You know,
I'm trying to do it. But no, they're basically going over like all of the ways that people don't realize that people are flirting with them. So basically, so they say the main 10 signs of flirting, right? So most of the time they say, like, when it comes to flirting, it's a sexual way that people are communicating with each other, whether that be by writing or other things. But in here, they say the first one is making prolonged eye contact, right? So I thought that eye contact was very important. Now, I want to ask you ladies, right? What has been a time where someone has made eye contact with you ladies and it was not welcome?
A lot.
Like I'm the type of person, especially like, I'm sorry, when I first moved to Georgia, people stare here. So I be looking like, me and my sister, my mom told us we had to calm down because we're so aggressive when we go in public. Because if I make eye contact with you, that means you want to fight me in Chicago. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you trying to freak me or you trying to fight me? It's too fast.
You trying to fight me and fuck me?
Yes, which one, motherfucker? Which one? Is you trying, because you don't know me and I don't recognize you. So if I keep making eye contact with somebody like that, is like the worst pet peeve.
But you know what? You know how you can make like you said, unwanted eye contact, right? Here's what you can do, ladies. I do it all the time. If it's unwanted eye contact, this is what you give them right back. And not even aggressive, right? Just, no, Vanessa. That's the way you don't do it.
No, this is what you do.
The quizzical, like, eye contact right back, because what they're not ready for is direct and disinterested. Yes.
Oh!
No,
that's what they
want. Yes.
Direct and disinterested.
No, Priscilla, in Georgia, they still be staring, so you just have to be like,
no, I know, because I got family there too. You know, you just got to keep it pushing. Be like, hey, baby, how you doing? That's how I cut that right on. Hey, Vanessa see me do it.
Now when I'm at work and people are staring at me and I keep making eye contact with motherfuckers at work, I'd be like, hi, how are you doing today? Hey, how are you? I just keep saying hi because clearly you want to have a conversation with me. Why are we making eye contact?
But you know what happens in New York most of the time, like similar to like what you said in Chicago, like it's either you want to fight or fuck, right? So in New York, most New Yorkers try their best not to make eye contact when they're out and about doing their day things. Because the minute you make eye contact with the wrong nigga and you're an actual nigga's gonna be like, what the fuck you looking at? Or a bitch is gonna be like, what the fuck you looking at? But the problem is I look down a lot, and then the minute sometimes I look up when you accidentally make eye contact with a nigga. And he just thinks it's he wants me. And then I'm like, shit. I looked at him.
She wants me. That's what they think.
She wants me. You sound like me with the crackheads. Don't look the crackheads and the weirdos in their face when you go downtown Chicago or like you go to Atlanta.
And then now I got to talk myself out of talking to the nigga because now once you make eye contact accidentally with somebody who's already looking at you, now he's in super flirt mode. He's like, I got what I needed. Now I'm going.
No, that's when
I piggyback on something you just said, Beauty. And I don't know what this says about me, but all the crackheads and weirdos and random crazies in the neighborhood, they all know me.
See, you be the type of person we go downtown and I'm telling you, Priscilla, stop talking to the strange man with the damn unicoat on. Get your ass over here.
Yes, they all know me. They ask about Bailey if I.
So you and my child cannot go downtown together because both of y'all be talking to the weirdos and shit.
Yeah. But I mean, the good thing about that is they know when I'm not in the mood because there's one new guy, like he didn't get the routine yet. So I'm coming in last night. I was tired. And he was like, hey, Miss Lady. I was like, not tonight. And he was like, all right, then.
Oh my God.
See, you learn.
No, but this is what you do when you make eye contact with somebody and then they try to talk to you. First, you act like you don't hear them, right? And when they continue to talk, either you turn around and start speaking another language or just start signing them.
Oh, beauty. Oh my God. Vanessa,
playing crazy always works.
Vanessa, let me see your sign.
No, wait, hold on. It's a certain type of crazy because one time I tried to act like a lunatic and this dude was like, hey, I know what you can do about that. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's get to some of these comments before we get to the next surprising sign that someone is flirting off of the insider.com. Richard Burton Jr. is in the check-in. He says, hello, beautiful queens, checking in. Hello to you, Mr. Richard Burton Jr. What's good? Virginia Slim is in the check-in. Hey, Virginia Slim, what's going on? A quick splash of Bajalapantes. And I have to be out here stiff arming these bras. Oh my God. Salute to the sponsor of the morning and evening rant. Bajalapantes, a luxury, great cologne that's out there for great sense. Nago Conform says eye contact means you got her. Ask your local pimp.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
No, you think you got her. You think you got her.
I was told by a pimp that eye contact was disrespectful.
Right. I was told the same thing.
Yeah, I was told.
You're not supposed to look a pimp in his eye.
Because I used to the pimps.
I had a homeboy who was a pimp from Texas, and he used to tell me I could never be around his hoes. He was like, because you be staring me in my eyes, and I got to remember this. We friends. And I'm like, sorry, but I took etiquette class, and that's what they said you do.
I had a pimp tell me, you can't be. No, this is so funny to say. And ironically, it has something to do with that party that I went to that got me fired from my job the next day. Right? So it was his birthday party. But yes, the pimp told me that I can't have you around my hoes. You too outspoken. You're going to fuck up my operation.
Oh, shit. You gonna have
and he also said, yeah, and he also said I asked too many questions.
Yeah, true.
And hey, and I was always told from a baby that the stupid question is the question and ask.
Yeah.
So,
now, when it comes to a pimp, you sit down and enjoy the motherfucking ride.
Did you talk too much?
Yeah, I do talk too much. So yeah, it wouldn't work out. Sorry.
Very difficult. Miss Ravioli says, hello.
Hello, Miss Ravioli.
What's going on? And John Logic is laughing. Nago Conform says, and that's why I speak 5 languages and know some sign language. Good luck. Oh my God.
I told you.
So the next sign of flirting, they're actually saying that the sign of flirting includes fidgeting could mean flirting, meaning that they play with their clothing. Is there ever a time for you ladies play with? Right. Is there ever a time that we are playing with your partner's clothing or somebody that you're flirting with or dating? And if so, what on them do you play with?
I guess this is gonna be one. Like when I was younger, yeah, I used to do this thing. Like I got a pet peeve with ears, and dudes have like that little hair on their ears. I love it. Like I would literally
like fuzz.
Yeah, like I used to play with the fuzz on their ears. And then, like, because I'm so small and I dig bigger dudes, I like to crawl in their shirts with them.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Like, under there, put the head out, like, right?
Yeah, like, especially if I'm cold and I, like, just got out of the bathtub, I'm going to hurry up and skid up under there so you can't get away.
Oh, my God. Priscinda, what are you fidgeting on with somebody you're flirting? What are you playing with?
Are they like something to me? Because when I flirt,
well, it doesn't have to be something to you, or it could be a stranger. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't touch anybody when I'm flirting because I don't want to give any energy that I don't mean.
Okay.
So I keep my hands to myself when I flirt.
Upset.
Yeah, and I keep distance, But if it's somebody that if it's the man in my life and I'm flirting with him, I just give him the look. Like, you know what this means.
Yes. You see it.
I'm telling you, if you do that to a man that you are having a sexual relationship with, if you do that to him in public, my ex used to scream, "Stop it! Like, please stop."
Those looks. Yeah, when you give a man a certain look, especially in public when everybody's watching and only you two know what that look means, it's just
no, like that. I like to text what I am waiting to do when we get home. Hurry up and finish talking to your homeboys. Meet me in the car. I'm trying to get kinky tonight. Let's go. Yeah. The liquor has hit me. Let's go.
Yeah. No, oh my God. I see, for me, I love rubbing on a man's head. Like, that's always been my thing. And I got that from actually my little brother. I wasn't flirting with my little brother. No incest over here. But rest in peace to my little brother Elijah. He loved head massages. And I was like, damn, niggas really like their head rubs. And you know what? I started to pick that up. And, I have not met a man who doesn't like his head rubbed yet. Except for, hold on. Only men who have hair on their head don't like their head rubbed, or they don't like their head.
I never heard that.
I'm the same way.
Really?
Well, at least I haven't experienced. I haven't got a chance to run my hands through a man's head with hair. Maybe it's because I'm also not really attracted that deeply to guys who have hair on their heads. So I feel like if I have a season, I could go in. But yes, go ahead.
Speaking from a woman who loves a man with dreads. I love playing with a man's dreads. Like when we're watching TV, I just be sitting there massaging. Yeah, I'm trying to get that shit out the way. I didn't turn to a little kid and start twisting it and braiding it and going into my own little zone.
I don't know what to do with all of that.
I'm not opposed to a man with hair. I just want to get it out the way. Like,
I love it.
If I really like you enough to still deal with you and you have hair on your head, I'm just gonna move it to the side.
That's my first thing to do. Like, I don't know if you were on the back porch when I first met Adonis, but like that was the first thing I did. I was like, "Can I touch your hair?" Because I just needed to touch, and it's so curly and soft. So that's like my pet peeve. Like if I see a dude with hair, I want to touch it because depending on like how it feels and how he takes care of it, and that's a turn on to me.
Yeah, I'm mostly attracted to men who are, more conservative in their look. So they usually have like, a nice Caesar or like nice buzz cut. So I've never, like, I don't know what to do with all of that.
I'm a wild child. I do.
Rubbing the back of the head. That's yes. Rubbing the back of the head goes best on a nigga who has a Caesar.
Right.
Nigga who has a Caesar, he can feel this whole hand massage right up in there. The whole shebang.
You just wiggle your fingers through the dreads.
Oh, and then
okay. It's like they scalp is like my baby dad. Used to be like, "What is wrong with you? Why you got so much skin under here?" Like when you play with their dreads, like you can feel their skin moving. It's weird.
Let's get into some more comments. Nagogo Form says that's why them hoes look down. If she look up at a P, that ain't her. That mean he got to her. Not necessarily. If she's looking up, she could just. And see, I don't like the fact that pimps take looking up as a sign of disrespect. You want your bitch eyes to be open so she can see. If you really want to buy the bitch, it's somebody who has eyes and ears. But men, I feel like pimps or whatever the case may be, they believe that if a female looks at them, that it's going to take away from the power that he has over her. But in actuality, she's going to trust you more because she can look you in your eyes, stupid.
Well, that's
I was told that
powerful to me.
Well, that's my perception. My perception.
I was told that when a hoe look a pimp in his eyes, you are trying him. And if a hoe make eye contact with another pimp, you was looking at him too motherfucking hard, so you was trying to get with him.
Right. So all of this is trying to choose up on somebody else. They don't really feel that in control.
It's a sign of submissive. Just like I don't let my slaves look me in my eyes. Like you don't look me in the face, my nigga. You keep your ass. You keep a diagonal look. You can hear me without looking at me.
Right, but see,
you don't need to look at me.
But see, that's a slave. I mean, I guess everything is similar.
It's submissive.
I feel like a girl is. Because submission, I don't believe submission is submission is listening, but I don't feel that it doesn't necessarily have to equate to somebody looking down at the floor. There's different ways to control people and do things, even with pimps. I do believe that, hey, if that's the choice that you choose, hey, you don't want your bitches looking at you and they agree to not look at your ass, then by all means, have fun with you and your bitches. But I just don't believe that's the only way that a man can really foster a woman and make her better.
See, because I used to ask him a lot of questions, so it wasn't necessarily like, oh, she looking me in my eyes. It was the necessarily of, oh, you staring is a certain way you can't look at him.
But but that's what I'm saying. If a man feels that way, it's because of the reason why he doesn't want the female to look in his eyes, whether he feels like she's staring at him or she's looking at him for 2 seconds, is because he feels like that look is threatening something, i.e., threatening the power that he has over her, i.e., threatening his bag he might be getting from her. For whatever reason, that look that female is giving him is threatening something. I just was saying like that you can control females in different ways. You can get way more out of taking over a bitch mind than focus on her fucking looking at your fucking eyes. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like Pimps missed the point with that. But
all right, nigga, whoever you are.
But Mr. Jones 169 says, I admit I do look at people, but only when I'm bored. I'll say something to start a conversation so that I won't be bored. Some people look and stare and don't say or do anything. That ticks me off. I know he meant ticks me off. I agree. Because if you're going to, that's why, and when you said that earlier, Beauty, when you see people staring at you and you say hi, you talk to them, I do the same thing. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Because if you're going to stare at me, I'm going to look away to give you the chance to look away too. But if I look back and you're still looking at me, now I have to talk to you to see what's going on.
Hold on, wait. Pause, flag on the play. Don't get it misconstrued. I said only when Beauty is at work.
Hey,
you sure did.
You but you did say, hey, but you did say you need to talk to people.
Yeah, and when I'm at work, yes, I'm going to talk to you. But if you keep staring at me at Walmart, I'm about to tell my sister or whoever I'm at, which is most likely my sister or my best friend, I think my fan is noticing me and he's being a stalker. Let's continue to walk away. Don't look. Because I just don't. I feel like we have on masks. Stop staring at me. You can't see through this mask. Like I'm about to be like one of my homegirls. She wear the buck teeth under her mask and like she'll pull the mask down so you can see the fake teeth. And smile. And
I might do that. I might have to get something like that for Halloween, for sure. I might get something like that. Nago Forbes says, Vanessa, you only like the bald head scallywags? Yeah, bald head scallywags. Yep, that's
awesome.
Goddamn
how the hell you know that's damn song, but you know about scallywags, but you don't know about MySpace? Please explain that.
Right, thank you.
Now you right, Beauty. Explain that one.
Right. So Virginia Slim says that's not a pet peeve, sis. That's a fetish. Okay.
Wait. No, that is a pet peeve. I don't like people staring at me. I didn't say I did. I do not. A fetish is something you like. I like to squish people with my butt. That is a fetish. I don't like when people stare at me. That is a pet peeve.
I don't like being tickled. That's a pet peeve.
Yeah, like
I don't like being tickled either.
I don't either.
I don't know why. I think I've been traumatized as a child. My older brother tickled me a lot, and in my adult life, I was like, I'm not having it.
I tried to do the tickle fetish thing, and the video's hilarious because I was cussing and fussing, and my little bitty ass broke the restraints because I was like, "You let me the fuck out." I didn't know what else to do, but I've come to the realization that I am a control freak, and being restrained and being shut up, Priscinda. Being like tickled, I don't have any control over anything, especially if you get that right spot. So yeah, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why I know all the random crazies and God only knows what in this neighborhood. Because if they look at me, I'm like, "Hi, how are you? How are you today?"
I percent that they're gonna be like, "She's one of us. You better stop."
Yeah,
nice out, isn't it?
Oh my God. Let's get to a few more comments before we teach the babies and get ready to get out of here. Mr. Jones 169 says, but Beauty Doll, what if they already know the change up you perform?
Okay, well, honestly, my fans are really funny when they come up to me when they know it's me. Like they'll whisper, like they'll walk past and whisper, like "Beauty Doll," or like they'll stand in the aisle and be like "Beauty" or some shit like that to see if I'll turn around. Like I've literally had people like come to me and be like, "I wasn't trying to be disrespectful because I didn't know if that was your mama or whoever you was with, but I know who you are," and they let me know. But just staring at me. I am not that big of a porn star for you to be shell shocked.
That's what I be saying. I'm not either. Yeah, there's no reason.
I know certain people stare at me because they realize, like, when they meet me, that I'm really down to earth. And I guess porn stars get like a really bad reputation for their personalities. Yeah. But we all aren't stuck up. It's just about your delivery when it comes to us.
Yeah. How you approach things, and then hey, you get what you get. You come wrong, you gonna get done wrong.
You act like a stalker, I'm treating you like a Lifetime movie. What's up?
Yep. Goddamn right. Virginia Slim says, nah, that comment was about you and dude's dreads, not staring. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that is a fetish. Hair dreads are my fetish. I will give you that. I love dreads. And the ear thing, that's my fetish too. When I really like somebody and I'm in my baby mode, I play with their ear and bite on my nails.
That's a cute little way to flirt too. Bianca Plum says, "Beauty, you can tell from your eyes that you're trouble in a good way, though." And I know about MySpace. LOL. I just felt pointing out we old. Well, you identify as 21. Well, hey, I'm 21.
Hell yeah, I identify as 25. You better know.
I'm 21.
That's why you my boo.
That's right, Vanessa.
I just turned 21 too. Yes. So here we go. Let's drink to that. Yes, absolutely.
Look, we not old, baby. We seasoned. Get that straight. We age like wine.
Hey, we gain wisdom. That's for damn sure. That's damn sure. But now let's get ready to teach the babies. Now I wanted to ask you, ladies. Now, if somebody wanted to flirt with somebody that they actually wanted to pursue, what's the best way that they could flirt with them?
Go, Priscilla.
Why you say me for okay?
Because I'm bad. I don't know how to turn.
Your flirting is aggressive.
Yeah, my flirting is jumping on you and shit. Like, nah, you go.
Like for someone that they don't know, they just met for the first time.
Beauty would still do that.
Exactly. So, Priscilla,
Beauty would still do that.
I feel like you so is sexy. You saw how I was flirting at the damn studio, Priscilla.
I know. Yeah. But you know what?
I forgot.
But some men like that style.
I wanted to take that little Asian boy home
and
with
he was
me in my
suitcase. Asian, but all right.
I wanted to put whatever
he wasn't even
Asian,
for our viewers. He wasn't even close to Asian.
Oriental. What was he? He was sexy.
None of those.
Okay, well, I wanted to put him in my suitcase and take him back to Georgia.
Lord, I can't. Beauty. It was so aggressive.
Goddamn.
So, what is the question again? Goddamn.
Yeah. The best way to flirt with someone that you just met for the first time.
Okay. So, here's the thing about flirting for women. Most women know when a man is flirting with them. You know. We know when you're flirting. Yeah. But for women, every woman flirts with the part of her that she thinks is the most beautiful. Every woman presents her. Like I saw Vanessa flirting once. I was like, girl, I saw you. I saw that foot in the air and leaning in, right? Right. That's the pose. That's the one. Every woman flirts with, the part that she leads with, right? Like I flirt with my eyes. So whatever it is you find yourself doing unconsciously, right? That's how you flirt, So for some women, like my big sister, she had beautiful legs, and she would always flirt with her legs, whether it was crossing or uncrossing her legs, to make them look down, I flirt with my eyes because I'm going to make you look at my face. So I flirt with my eyes, and I lean in and I talk a lot because I want you to look at my lips.
Okay.
Right? So once I look you in the eyes, now I got you focused on my whole face now.
Now you focus here.
And now you focus all
here. That's it.
Right? You done forgot about everything else. So whatever it is that you find to be beautiful about you, whether it's your hair, whether it's your eyes, whether it's, your boobs, whatever it is, you know, lead with that, and relax and enjoy the flirt. You know, because if you're too thirsty with it, unless you're being aggressive like Beauty, because men like that, relax and enjoy it and see what it does for you. Because if he's picking up on the vibe, that means he likes it.
That's true. That's his very true. Beauty. The best way to flirt with someone when you just met them for the first time.
Oh God.
I'm a bad influence on the babies because, like I explained to you guys, I've been like this since I was younger. If I like it, I see it, I like it, I want it, I'm going for it.
I see it, I like it, I want it.
I likes it, I sees it,
I've always been like
what
that.
What you say? I likes you, I want you.
I likes you,
and I got to have you.
I want you.
And I got
so I was always that girl, like me and my homegirls used to, like, back in the day when you used to go to the skating rink, we used to have our numbers already cut out.
Yeah.
So I could just be like, I like you. We don't need to talk here. Just call me, boo. Just call me.
Just call me. I miss writing numbers down. That's such a lost art.
I do too.
And I told you after this Instagram thing, anybody who I need to do business with, be prepared to write your phone numbers down.
But
anybody I do business with. Yes.
But yeah, I just feel like I don't know. When I like somebody, like I'm real aggressive. Like I would ask them, like, so you got a girlfriend? Because
Let's get straight to them.
Yeah, like if I've been flirting with you all night, like, and I know I'm about to leave.
Give me your number so I can phone.
Hell yeah! If you're sitting on the couch, I'm gonna drop down on the sofa.
But you know what? Did you see what she just did?
What
did you see what Beautydoll just did?
What?
Drop that.
When you said, "Do you have a girlfriend?" and you turned your head to the side like that.
Yeah, that's my thing. My smile.
That's a flirt. That's a flirting tell. If a man is into you, you do that.
Yes, you use your eyes and your lips. I use my eyes and my smile, and my walk is my thing because I've always loved women who look like they glided when they walk. So I like that snake movement.
So you give them the walk away.
You damn right. Every time I feel their eyes on me, I make sure I turn heads. That's like me and my cousins. That's our thing. Like when I walk in a room, that's my pet peeve. That's my ego stroke. I like to make everybody's head turn to see that it's me.
38's like Vanessa rocking. Maybe that is.
No, you know what's crazy? And it's not good, especially during COVID, right? I'm a light toucher. I'll be the first person to think.
What's a light toucher? A graze?
Like that's just a graze, or like I'll put my knees closer to someone. I'm a touchy-feely person. I like to touch, but I do know if you don't know somebody, you're really not supposed to be touching them. But if you do a light touch with someone that you're flirting with, and that person receives it because they like you too, they're going to be more enticed by you because that touch is going to create that, that flow. That's going to create that synergy. Now y'all both start to be on the same page. Now, granted that the touch is not the green light. That's not the go. Right. And I feel like that's really only a move that females can pull off more than men, because in the idea of the catcalling and the Me Too movement, women being touched by men, it's very, very controversial now, but women can still get away with touching guys. And I always feel like as long as you're not touching anybody's sexual body parts, or you're not touching somebody too hard, or the touching makes sense, then yes. Like if you're laughing at a joke that someone makes, you can go, and then, tap them on the shoulder, or, if y'all sitting next to each other, tap them on the knee if you're laughing at something, or if you want to make a point like, hey, or say something. But if you're not making any already connection with that person, i.e. conversation or just banter back and forth, there's no reason for you to touch them.
Hold on, can I say something about your Me Too? Can I piggyback on that?
Yes.
So, men, to avoid what Vanessa just said, let the woman initiate the fucking touching.
Yes.
Thank you.
When she lightly touch you, you lightly touch her. Give what she giving you. If I lightly touch you, don't put your forearm on the crack of my ass.
You know,
hand, don't do the hand rest.
That shit don't match. Now, if I tap you on your shoulder because you made a good joke, like ha ha ha, and then your hand goes to my lower back, that don't match.
Yeah, because a beauty, that's called mirroring. That's
what y'all need to do.
You know, because a light touch, even during COVID, like, you know, oh my God, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. A light touch is still, you know, appropriate and safe in COVID.
Yes.
You know what I was thinking?
You know, like a light touch, but like Beauty said, let the woman initiate it.
Yeah, don't you be the first person. It's not gonna look good for
nobody.
Well, you know what I was thinking? These COVID babies and like Gen Z. Well, Gen Z they a little slow, so yeah, they probably
not
won't
the
care.
COVID babies.
But they will never know. Like when mono was big for us, we stopped like low key kissing everybody. But you still like had fuck ups where you met some random and y'all was tugging each other down.
Kissing.
Now it's nigga, I don't know where you been. Back up on me. Get up on my face.
You know, that's the hard. That was the hardest part for me with COVID because everybody kisses me. Everybody. I've had to learn to do that, and sometimes.
And then I gotta be like, hey.
And then Vanessa had to step in with the move.
Can't play no games.
Because everybody kisses me.
Bye. Yeah, we can't have that. Let's get to some of these comments before we get out of here. It's like about this last one's fucking hilarious. Mr. Joe 169 says that's not true. When my lady touches my head, I feel calm. Yeah, I do believe it's a calming feeling for certain men.
Who said that?
I don't know. Maybe he probably arguing with somebody in the chat. John Logic and Fred says why they quoting the booty bandit.
See, y'all Logic.
I wanted to end on this note because the booty bandit was, even though he was aggressive, he was the ultimate flirt. Okay? The ultimate flirt.
And he was a truthful flirt.
He was very truthful. He was honest.
Logic. What was the other thing he liked though? He said, because I like to eat booty sometimes with jelly. What was the other one? I need that information.
We got it for research purposes only.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Let's get a nice photo in, ladies. 1, 2, 3. I haven't been posting up photos, but now that Instagram is back up, we can get back to talking our shit right now.
Yeah.
But we were going to do that irregardless. We'll be standing on a soapbox if we need to. Salute to everyone as well. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, Beauty.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Lucinda and Vanessa are letting me run with this idea. I hope you guys like it. It is Halloween trivia. You guys know I fucking love horror movies from A to fucking D. Yes. I love B-rated, all of the sucky ones. So we will be doing little trivias to see what you guys know about certain horror movies, and we will be comparing them to sexual experiences.
I love this idea. And I want to say this first. I'm going to fail at the trivia because I'm bad at it. Because I am competitive and I'm angry when I don't know the answers.
Yeah. Still competitive nonetheless. But we're definitely going to be celebrating a Halloween spirit. I love Halloween. Some Beauty is our resident Halloween aide here on the Smilez
year around with this shit.
That's good. But yes, let's get on out of here. Oh gosh. Logic says he erased that part from his memory.
Damn it.
I told you men do not like that episode.
Yo, and that episode I love. It's fucking hilarious. That's what
it's hilarious to us, but it's not hilarious to them because it can happen to them. I think
for the sake of research, they still won't commit it to.
I think it causes men with PTSD.
I think so.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah, he said booty is more important than food. It's more important than drinking water.
Yes.
Booty will come your everything.
Everything's about booty. Oh my God. Now, being that we all got ass, let's walk our asses out of here. This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, Queen Priscilla, and also Mz.Beautidoll. We will see y'all back in next